Hello, YouTube. Nobody was thinking like me. You at home, you got no job, you just sitting around, and you not even using your brain and just thinking about like, I'm trying not to cuss right now, but you just sitting around and you not even using your brain, you not even thinking about like life and all this other stuff. Like, I'm just sitting and chilling at work, and I think to myself like, how did words become words? Like, think about it. And I know y'all gonna be like, yo, this man's stupid. He don't even know what he just talking. Like, think about it though. How did words become words? How do people really understand what you're saying? Like, sometimes I just be chilling in the bed, and I just be like, brick. Like, I could just say a random word and just be like, what? I just say repeatedly and repeatedly. Like, think of a word right now. I'm gonna just say brick. And then I just think about it like brick, brick, brick. How do these letters form this word? How do we know what letters sound like? Why is the alphabet so long? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just like school. What is the point of school? They gonna teach you, but you can teach yourself. You can teach yourself what you really want to learn. Learn. Why is learn a word? How do we know the true definition of learn? See, this is the thing. This is what I said at work. When I said at work, I said bicycle. It got two wheels, right? And when you bisexual, you like two genders. So obviously they got this. What is it called? It's called a prefix. Prefix, and then who come up with this? Prefix. You gonna prefix the word?
What?
Like bicycle. So without bi, it means it's just cycle.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And cycle means you just like cycling, like over and like just circular motion. Like you just cycling, you just going through the motions. Like unicycle, one wheel. But look, if a bicycle has wheels and a wheel is called a wheel, why isn't it called a bi-wheel?
I'm a forward.
Two wheels, right? Tricycle, tri-wheel. Why do they call it a cycle? You know why? Now look, I might sound stupid right now, and I'm not high or nothing. I'm just thinking to myself like, just two wheels, bi-wheel. That's what you should call it, not bicycle. And the word is cycle, but they sound it out as sickle. Does that make sense? Sickle is spelled S-I-C-K-L-E. Why are there such thing as silent letters in the words? Why does C and K sound the same? Like, how do you, if your brain is a muscle, how do you flex it?
I can't.
See, this is just like, why is IQ a number? This is the stuff I think about. And like, this quarantine is just like, I don't know. I've been out of school so long, I just feel like I could just think about anything right now. And it just come to me like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like, how do you know when stuff is really dry? Is wet really wet? And I know everybody be like, yeah, that's already a thing. People already be discussing that. But like, how? How is dry really dry and how is wet really wet? Sometimes I just think to myself like, yo, you could really go far. Back then, they was called automobiles, but why do we call them cars now? What is the point of that? If there was already a word if there was already a name for something, why do we call it something else? Like, this is the stuff that I think about. And then it's like, rainbow. This is what really got me. Rainbow. If a rainbow is red, orange, what is it? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, right? Why do we say rainbow? How come we just can't say the letters that it have and just call it that? And why is it a bow? It's not a bow, because everybody know what a bow look like. A bow is like this. It's like y'all know what a bow is. I'm just put a picture up. But look, think about it. It's called a rain. It should be called a rain arch, because it's a big arch, but it's in the sky. So like, I don't know if y'all really thinking though, because y'all not like, some people y'all gotta think about, like, I need answers to these questions. Leave them in the comments. But like, grass is green, right? How come we couldn't make life more simple and start the beginning of everything that was had a color to it? It start with that. Like, if grass is green, it start with a G, and green start with a G. So then grass should start with a G. The ocean is blue, but it start with a O. Why it couldn't be like Bocean, right? Or some oceans might be purple, so it could be, this ocean is Bocean. In this area, it's the Bocean, but in this area, it's the potion.
You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings.
Like, yo, this is like, it's crazy to me. Like, how do y'all not think about stuff like this? Like, how? Y'all say the earth is flat and the earth is 3D and all that. But how do we really know what the earth look like if we ourselves never been off the earth? You just gonna believe what somebody say? So if I tell you right now that, let me see. If I tell you right now that I was green and you didn't know your colors, you will believe me. Like, what? If you don't know what the earth really look like on the outside, you just gonna believe somebody because they say that's what it look like? Why do we call brown a dead color when things die? Why does everything, when it dies, turn brown? I'm brown, but I'm not dead. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, when trees die, they go brown. Why do they go brown? People believe in zodiac signs. Now, look, I ain't even gonna get y'all started, because I know some of y'all get with these zodiac signs. Y'all be, oh no, them Jones real, this and that. But look, this is what I'm saying. Zodiac signs, they real, but the characteristics on the zodiac signs, I don't think that's real. I just think you develop your own traits and all stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So like, you could be a Taurus and then the zodiac sign gonna say that you mean. So, oh yeah, I'm a believe that cause that's what they saying. Cause I'm a Taurus. I'm gonna believe that, and I'm gonna become mean cause I'm a Taurus. Yeah, but in my head, I'm like, I didn't come out the womb mean, so I'm not gonna be mean. You get what I'm saying? I came out the womb and I wanted to be who I wanted to be. I'm not about to let no zodiac sign tell me what I want to be. You get what I'm saying? Technology. How did technology advance itself if back then, quote unquote, it was the Stone Ages? Everything was rocks and stones and stuff. So how did technology advance itself? How do we have motherboards now? What you mean to tell me that this little screw right here, this is the reason why this responds to that? No, because back then, we was living in caves. We was cavemen. So if we was cavemen, how we develop bricks, how we develop cement, if everything back then was just stone? This the stuff that y'all not, what you mean to tell me deep down underground there was cement and we mine that and we farm that? If that's the case, then anything that we farm should be legal, right? Because we inventing new things, and as we go along, we just call it stuff, whatever it is. Like, oh yeah, this is a baseball. We're gonna call it baseball. This is water. We're gonna call it water. It's blue, so we call it water. I could call it whatever I want. I could call it blue. And it could be like, yeah, we're gonna call it Blue Blue. Yo, can you give me a cup of Blue Blue? Alright. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of this stuff, like, you think that you know what wind looks like when you draw it, but you really can't see it in the air. You can't see wind, but when you drawing it on a paper, you know what it looked like, right? You'd be like, woo, that's wind. No, that's not. That's not. We don't know what none of that looks like. We don't know what that is. We just believe in whatever the scientists believe in, this and that. Now look, I'm not trying to downplay no scientists. If you a scientist, shout out to you and all that. And you astronomers and all that. I'm not trying to downplay y'all. But I just be thinking, this is the stuff that I think about, like polyester. How did polyester become a thing? How did cotton become a thing? Let me stop, because y'all might roast me. I ain't even gonna speak on the cotton. I'm gonna chill with cotton right now, because I don't even want to speak on them. We not gonna speak on them times. We good right here. We good. I don't even know what I want to believe in life anymore. Like, that's how I am. Like, this is just ridiculous. Life is not as we really see it. It's not. This was me my whole entire life growing up. Anytime I get hit, I feel like I'm gonna wake up from a dream. Like, right now, I could be dreaming right now, and you could be in my dream. How did dreams become dreams? How do we dream stuff? When you close your eyes, why is it black? But when you like blinking your eyes like this, you seeing many colors. When you look directly into a light, you see what? Like, then you look away, and then you can't see it all. I'm just talking, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But basically what I'm just trying to say is this quarantine stuff really got me thinking. And it's like, I can't think about reality. Like I said before, I feel like this is one big dream. It's just a big, big dream. And one day I'm gonna wake up. Like, right now, I feel like I'm knocked out right now. And I'm gonna just wake up in a random house somewhere in Bora Bora and be like, but listen, I don't know. I hope this video really make y'all think about life and the stuff that go on, and wind and trees and electricity. Cause like, how do we advance without the stuff that we had before? I could see technology advancing when you get a little bit of technology, but how do you get technology in the first place if you never had it? That's what's really on my mind. How did you get technology in the first place if you never had it? And I'm not talking about somebody that don't have technology right now and they can just go buy technology. I'm talking about till there's no technology in the world at all. How do you get technology from that? Just how? And I'm gonna leave y'all alone now, but that's what I got to say. Like, that's what's on my mind. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You already know, I'm not even gonna speak on that. Just subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below what be on y'all minds and all that. Comment down below what be on y'all minds, cause I wanna know what's on y'all minds too. Like, and then of course I'm gonna make a video. If I think what you talking about is interesting, I'm gonna speak on it in my next video. So comment down below what y'all think, what y'all really be thinking about, cause this stuff be blowing me sometimes, and I just can't do it no more. Like, I need answers, and I know they don't got no answers for it, but I need answers right now, ASAP.